Before we get to the battle scene, we must start with a brief overview of what happened prior to the battle. As we all know, the Aeneid opens with Aeneas and the Trojans in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. They come to Carthage, where Aeneas describes the perils that he and his men endured while fleeing Troy after the Trojan War. Dido, the Carthaginian queen, falls for Aeneas, and the two are eventually married by Juno, who secretly intends for Aeneas to remain in Carthage, neglecting his ultimate fate of founding Italy. When Aeneas realizes that, although he cares for Dido, he must leave, and he sets off immediately for Italy. On his way, he holds funeral games for his father, as well as visits his father in the underworld, who reiterates his son's ultimate fate in the founding of the new Troy. Although Aeneas does not want to go to war with the natives, Juno convinces the queen of Latinium that Turnus, the leader of the Rutulians, is the best suitor for Lavinia, her daughter. War becomes inevitable as the Trojans come up against the Rutulians. Aeneas recruits Arcadians and Tuscans, local tribes of Italy, to fight with him as he tries to seal his fate and eventually start a new Troy.
Final battle begins with Camilla and her Volscian warriors marching into battle against Aeneas and the Trojans. There's Aeneas with his Trojan armies, and there's the beginning of the onslaught by Camilla and her horsemen. The Trojans fight back valiantly, and soon Camilla and her warriors are in a bad place. There they are being overrun by the Trojans. And as Camilla retreats, as her warriors retreat after she dies, Turnus hears about this and returns to the battle. Turnus, who was away, returns to engage Aeneas after hearing about the death of Camilla, his ally. Here the Trojan ranks prepare for battle against the main army of Turnus. They start with a volley of arrows, and then Turnus' armies charge. These light warriors for the Trojans temporarily engage in battle, but as they are lightly armed, soon they are routed and flee. After the Trojan light auxiliaries are routed, Aeneas and his main army charge in. There the archers are fleeing, and the main Trojan ranks march against Turnus and the Latins. The soldiers first throw their spears and then draw their short swords, as is the tradition in Italian military battles. For a while, the battle is a stalemate. Neither side appears to be able to win. So Aeneas challenges Turnus to a one-on-one battle to resolve the dispute. Turnus, in facing Aeneas, is pierced by a spear and knocked off his horse. There's a brief moment where he begs for mercy, but Aeneas does not grant it and eventually kills Turnus and conquers the Latins. There's Turnus dying. With Turnus dead, the Latins are almost hopeless, and here you see them being routed and beginning to flee without their leader.
Here's the city of Latium, whose walls the battle takes place right outside of. After Aeneas kills Turnus and is victorious, he becomes the king of Latium, which will eventually develop into Rome.